Alright, what's up? This is Wayne, Gooch, Yamaguchi from Lake Michigan Hills. Now, visually, I think I've got my little black line here aiming right at the camera. So, just tell me something. Am I swinging pretty much straight at the camera? I know I've got the face turned over a little bit, but does it look like I just threw that right at the camera? Okay, now, here's where we get into trouble. Visually, we look across our feet, because that's the importance of putting some kind of alignment aid down when you practice. But what we want to see is this. Now, if I were to swing to that point on a regular basis, I bet you would think I'm going to pull that ball, and you're absolutely right. So what I'm going to explain to you today is swing path. What it should feel like is, let's picture a clock face. This is 12. That's 6 o'clock. Now this is for the right-handers. All you left-handers are going to have to turn your camera, your video, your TV, whatever you're watching this on, you're going to have to take your computer and turn the monitor upside down so you can actually watch this right. But this is 1 o'clock on a clock face, and that's going to be 7. So the feeling we want to have is that we're swinging, and this is a great way to learn this idea. Is when we do this, is we're going to take this right foot and pull it back a little bit. This does two things. It helps you rotate around the left leg. I have a drill where all I do is hit balls off my left foot, and it helps me get the club face squared up a little bit better, or even more, learn to hit a draw. So, but remember, we've got 7 to 1 o'clock. So as I do this, I'm swinging out, but I'm actually throwing it right at the target. Now, I'm going to give you another little clue here of what you should feel in there. I love Jack Nicklaus's thing. I want to work on my left hand. In my last video I talked about the knuckles turning under, or twist away, which Martin Chuck likes using that term. So it's twist away, and actually Martin Chuck borrowed that from Brian Manzella. So I like throwing names out there. I'll get a few more names in before the end of this video, like Jeff Evans, the pure ball striker. So the other thing is we have to work both sides. That's why I put Jack Nicklaus's name in there. He said right or left-handed, he likes to work them both equally. Remember, this is going to sit underneath my index finger and give me that feeling of lag. So I'm taking this little ball and throwing it while it's holding my index finger at the aiming point, or a point just in front of the ball. I'm going to show you the way I like practicing the swing. And it's just a little short waist high, and then boom, back to waist high again. And there's a reason I like practicing the swing that way. I was talking to one of my students the other day, and I go, think about this. He was a baseball player. I said, how many baseball players that hit home runs do you know of that don't have real good hand speed? It's like, none. That was his answer. How many long drivers that don't get that club moving real fast are in the long drive competition? None. And how many great golfers do not have touch with the wedge? Answer again is 0. Those guys on tour are all great with the wedge. They're great putters, and they hit the ball solid. They don't necessarily have to be long. If you want to become a good player, this position from waist high, video number 1, simplifying the swing, playing chopstick and a snow pole, is the idea is we're getting waist high back to waist high again. If you can learn that portion of the golf swing and get that much learning, you're going to be a great wedge player. Learn that little swing. Also, it's going to give you the idea how the hands feel to move through the ball. Also recommend you get one of these and any other device, or whatever device it takes you to learn to get feel. So what I feel here is I'm throwing that index finger at the ball, and I get the club moving real fast, but I also create lag because it makes me conscious of keeping my hands in front of the ball. I don't want to pull my arms, but if I'm just throwing this right hand down in front of the ball, it does pretty well. I gotta quit talking so fast. I hope you listen fast enough. I'm Wayne Gooch, Yamaguchi, and I think I got dinner waiting, so I'm gonna take off. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see you in the next video.